Hello everyone, so I'm on day 2 of trying out the serum, and so far I'm really enjoying it. I was actually kind of looking forward to putting it on a little bit because of that nice cool feeling that I get when I put it on, and I was just really looking forward to that because after the shower my skin felt really thirsty and just like it really needed some nice moisture on it, and this just feels so good, especially to just fan your face a little bit and just give a little breeze and you just feel that nice cool feeling on your face. It feels amazing. As far as the way my skin looks, I personally don't notice any difference yet. You can tell that it is looking pretty hydrated. Right now my skin is not looking its best because it's currently about to be that special time. And you can also see in this light, you can see my melasma on my forehead, which I hate, but anyway. Yeah, so I really don't notice too much of a difference per se. As far as how my skin looks, but I just personally really enjoy putting it on. I think it has a very nice feeling to it. So yesterday I tried putting on the Collagen Bank moisturizer over the top. Today I'm actually going to try out my face moisturizer with sunscreen. This is the La Roche-Posay Double Repair Face Moisturizer with SPF 30. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put this on, and I just wanted to see how this one applies over the top. So I really enjoy this moisturizer. It doesn't make my face too oily or too greasy, and it helps protect my face from the sun, which, because I already have the melasma, I'm definitely not trying to make it worse. And I'm definitely not trying to get any new melasma spots. So I am always applying, and perhaps I don't think you need to apply too much sunscreen. Some people apply like a lot of sunscreen. Maybe that's how much you're supposed to apply. I don't know, but I feel like if I applied that much of this face moisturizer with sunscreen, I would be like literal like oil slick. So I just don't think that applies to everybody, but and that applied really nicely. I'm actually gonna have to let this dry down for just a few minutes before I do my makeup. So I'll join you guys tomorrow for day 3, and we'll see, you know, how it continues, if I continue to like it, if I get any kind of weird, you know, reaction to it. But so far, no reaction at all, and I'm really enjoying it. This is so off topic, but I just wanted to share with you guys that today I finally got a ring light. Yay! There's my new ring light. It's not really a ring light though, it's more just a light with a phone stand. I actually wanted to see if maybe not having a ring light and just getting this regular light, if maybe that would work better, since I've just been having such horrible luck with the ring lights. They just seem to break after like a year. So yeah, just wanted to share with you guys and let you know that. All right, so we are on day 3 of, is it day 3? Yeah, day 3 of trying out the Power Serum from Global Beauty Care. I think I filmed yesterday. I feel like I filmed yesterday, but for some reason, I don't know, I'm drawing a blank. Like I can't remember if I did or if I didn't, but I think I did. So today's day 3, and I've really been enjoying it. I do like it. I feel like it definitely gets my skin moisturized, but I kind of feel like maybe this dropper is breaking. See how I keep on pulling up on it? Oh, there it goes. I guess you just have to do a few times before it'll really get a lot of product in there, because I just felt like I was doing it and nothing was happening. So just be careful that you may have to pump a couple times. I don't know. I feel like this packaging, I feel like it could be better. Normally, I don't have a problem with the droppers on any Global Beauty Care items, but for some reason, I feel like I have a lot of trouble with this bottle. Like I feel like it's a little bit flimsy and it could possibly break soon, you know, like I just don't think the dropper is quite as good as on some of their other products that I've tried. So yep, so just putting that on. And I still love the way it feels. I love the moisturization that I get from it. I just feel like my skin feels hydrated, and I do have oily combination skin, so the fact that it doesn't make my skin feel greasy or anything like that, it just makes it feel, you know, nice and moisturized is always really nice. I like that. So I actually really enjoy that. What I do is I just put that on, and then I'll do my moisturizer, which today I'll go in with the Collagen Bank again. I actually think I see myself finishing this whole bottle up just because I really like it a lot. But yeah, tomorrow will be day 4. So we'll see how day 4 goes. You know, if I'm still enjoying it or if I'm experiencing anything. Right now, I'm not experiencing anything. Actually, if anything, I feel like my skin actually looks better. I haven't had any kind of breakouts. And actually I was kind of breaking out a little bit because it's like a, you know, hormonal time for me right now. And I usually would be breaking out, and I was kind of starting to break out, but it almost seems like that's kind of went away. But yeah, and this does have like a little bit of a tackiness to it, a little tacky feel. So that is something to keep in mind. But overall right now, just really enjoying the refreshingness of it, the moisturization that I get. And I just think it actually is very gentle on the skin. I don't have any kind of issues with it right now. All right, so today is day 4 of testing out the serum, and I am really still enjoying it. I can honestly say I do feel like there is a hydration and a moisture to my skin that just really wasn't there before. I feel like after I use this product, my skin actually does stay more moisturized and more hydrated throughout the day versus not using the serum. And I do have oily skin, so I was a little concerned that maybe it would make my skin feel a little too greasy or too oily, but that really doesn't seem to happen at all. Haven't noticed any other kinds of benefits, no like anti-aging benefits or anything with the dark spots or my melasma. Haven't noticed anything with any benefit in, you know, with that. But I did just really notice that the skin just looks more hydrated and more plump when I use this serum. And I do feel like my makeup applies a little bit better, especially my foundation. So still really enjoying it. I do still think I would recommend it, but I will continue using it for the rest of the week and updating you guys. I am pretty happy with it though, and also not having any kind of reaction at all to it. So really enjoying it, and I will join you guys back tomorrow for day 5 of testing out this serum. But so far, I still really enjoy it, and I honestly am glad I picked it up. All right, so I'm back. Today is day 5, and we're trying out the Power Serum day 5. So let's go ahead and give it a go. Still enjoying it, still liking it. I'll tell you guys about one little skin blemish I have is right here. And I don't think it's related at all to this serum because I'm in like a weird, I guess, time right now. I'm kind of waiting for my special time to arrive, if you know what I mean. And I think that is just kind of stemming from hormones and just waiting for that. So you know how like right before your period you just break out. That's basically where I'm at with that. So I don't think that's related at all to the serum because it's literally the only little spot. And I don't think it's at all related to that. It doesn't look like a typical allergy or breakout that I would get from any kind of face product. Still feels really nice on the skin. Would I say my skin looks better? Again, no. I don't think it looks really any different. But I do feel like it does kind of help plump up the skin, even if it's temporarily, even if it's just when you're using it, when you're, you know, maybe massaging your face and the blood flow, you know. But either way, you know, I feel like it just gives a real nice look to the skin. That's about the only real benefit that I've seen. Some of these other benefits, like refining texture, evening tone, firming, hydrating, smoothing, you know, some of those things, maybe if I use this over time, if I use this for, you know, months on end, maybe I'll kind of start to notice maybe a difference. I don't really notice a whole lot of difference, especially when it comes to tone, even tone, because I still see my melasma. But again, like I said, it's only been 5 days, so I guess that is definitely probably a reason why I haven't noticed a difference. I think you have to use things for a while. I'm really not sure why they put this like little glittery specks in there. I don't even know if they're really glitter. I guess they're like very micro fine glitter in there that kind of give it that holographic kind of effect to the serum, and it looks really cool. But does it really do anything on the skin? I really don't think so. You can't notice it on the skin. It's not like when I look at my skin, you know, I see little, I mean, actually I can. If I look very, very closely at my skin, I do kind of notice a little bit of like that sheen from like little tiny glittery pieces. So maybe that kind of attributes to helping the skin look, you know, a little bit healthier. Wouldn't say it's anything that bothers me, and I don't think it doesn't seem like anything worrisome. I haven't had it, you know, bother my eyes or anything. I'm not really applying this around my eyes anyways, because I don't apply serums and those kind of things around my eyes. I do eye cream for that. So yeah, I still like it. I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna keep using it. But I think I'm gonna end my test today, just because I think I've kind of used it for enough days that I can know if I'm having a reaction or not. And so this will help kind of, you know, clarify that, because in the past I've had a lot of comments on some of my Global Beauty Care product review videos and people saying I had a terrible reaction, and you know, and it definitely can happen. I'm not like everyone else's skin, so you can have a reaction to this. You might be allergic to something in this. But for me personally, I don't notice any kind of reaction. I don't notice any allergies. So I would say it's probably pretty good for sensitive skin. I do have very sensitive skin, and I don't seem to have any issue with it, but that doesn't mean that everyone out there is going to be the same. So you may or may not have any kind of reactions to this, but for me, it seems perfectly safe and perfectly gentle. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this whole little test with me. Hope you enjoyed hanging out with me the past few mornings and giving this a go. Let me know what you guys think. Do you notice a difference? I really don't notice a difference. But if you are interested in trying out a new little skincare goodie, this might be one you want to pick up at the Dollar Tree and, you know, give it a go and see if you like it or not. See if you think it's comparable to the Olay, or maybe, you know, have you tried both? Have you tried the Olay one? Let me know what you think. I will see you guys in my next video. I thank you again so much for hanging out with me the past few days, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.